Hail, adventurer, and well met. You're listening to the Adventure Check podcast, so gather your gear and prepare your spells, because Curse of Strahd starts right now. So, you guys have made your way down to the basement, which appears to be a carved out, almost catacomb-feeling cavern of clay and earth and stone, with no natural light and no lighting sources from what you can see, other than Thrombin's shield, where he had casted light on. You guys have moved around, and from where you are standing at this point, you have a hallway that goes directly behind you, and you are heading down one way that sort of stops and veers off to the left, but there is also a hallway off to your right to where you currently are.
And Pass Without a Trace is in effect as of now.
Yes. So for 1 hour, you can all add plus 10 to your stealth rolls.
Yep.
So, what we like to do?
I'm blind. I'm following the guy with the light.
Explore all the corridors.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm legally blind. I'll be stealthy.
Yeah, we'll start with the nearest.
Okay. Those that are being stealthy, go ahead and make the rolls.
Oh,
add
15.
10.
Hell yeah.
Plus,
Woo!
yeah,
Thank
plus
God.
10.
Thank God,
Oh,
21.
jeez.
36.
Wow!
Holy mo!
20!
Alright,
Wow,
so
we suck. Minus Zips, we suck.
I go to this way.
Zips just vanishes from the world. Even Strahd loses track of him.
Alright.
Just your demonic, the fuck?
Atharian, you hang a right down in the cavern that splits off into two, and you see two archways that have giant stone slabs resting against the walls into those rooms that seem small. You look at them both. The one on your left, the stone slab is smooth and blank. It's just resting there, and the room is empty. On the right, the stone slab has engraved into it the name Walter Durst.
Moment to notate that. These look like
Durst?
They look like gravestones.
Durst. D-U-R-S-T.
I think this is a mausoleum.
And the
guys.
room is empty.
Like my
It's not
soul.
spooky.
This is a mausoleum, I think. Alright, I'm going to creep back this way. And I'll look down this hallway.
You leave, head back up where you were going, and look down to the left side of the corridor. And from where you are, you see a table and some chairs without moving any further in that direction.
Alright, there's a table this way, guys. Just assuming you all are just trailing behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I guess,
Atharian-
do we
Like
want
I
to
said-
move to the room, or do we want to go check out the other hallways?
I want to check the other halls.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll creep back this way, and alright, the guy with the light's gonna go.
Yeah, I'm following the guy with the light.
Oh, good, I can finally put my token on the map.
Nope, denied.
Alright. Which
No map for Lindsay.
which room do you guys look at first, right or left, as you walk down?
I'm gonna head to the left.
Okay.
Well, I guess it'd technically be my right, but to the
Can I
left on the
see?
map.
Gotcha.
Can I see further down?
So you walk into that section, and then similar setup from the one Atharian explained, though these two doorways, the stone slabs, aren't resting against the wall. They seem to be sealed, in some manner of speaking. From your perspective, Thrombin, the one on the left, which is the one here, just to be clear, the stone slab reads Thornbolt Durst.
What?
Oh, it's a boy.
The one on the right reads Rosavalda Durst.
Oh, that's a daughter.
I think we found our remain location. My
Well,
dear paladin friend.
can you open them?
Let's find out. Can we open them, Brian?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to this one. Try and open it as well.
Both of you can give me athletics checks.
Damn it.
21.
Kaido's
oh,
fine.
I thought the 8 was me when it came up. I was like, shit.
Yeah, Thrombin, you dig your grip into the seam of the stone slab and you try to push it out of the way or at least pull it, and your grip sort of slips. You can't really move it too well. Kai, you are able to have a bit more finger strength and actually get a decent grip around it, and you're slowly able to move the stone slab from its resting place.
All right,
Cool.
let me try here. Thornbin. Oh, no, I'll try to move Rose's slab out.
For everyone's sanity, it will probably be easier just to call my character Throm.
Thrum.
Got it.
Rum.
All right, I'm gonna help move that slab with an athletics.
If you're both doing it, you can give me athletics at advantage.
Okay.
One of you.
Put your
I'll let him
backs
do
into
that.
it.
22.
22. Together, you both were able to move the slab aside, and you both see coffins sitting on top of a stone bear inside. On you both.
I'm going to gently open the coffin.
You grab the lid of the coffin and lift it open, sort of creaking as it does. And you look inside.
Whee.
Look inside. The coffin is empty.
All right, so I'm going to pull Rose's remains and put them in the coffin and then close the casket.
You put them inside. You close the casket. Jade, you feel presence leave you.
Goodbye, Rose.
Throm, do you want to say words? I'm an elvish paladin, so maybe since you're got human gods, you could say.
I mean, I think I technically follow a more elven god anyways.
Well, anyway, I'll just say like a non-diminutive prayer of rest in peace. We return you here.
Okay.
Go on to the next plane. And then I'll do the same thing over with Thorns.
Yep, so you open the lid, casket is empty, you place Thorn's remains inside, you close the lid, and you say a silent prayer. Thrombin, you feel presence leave you.
Rest in peace, kid. Not gonna miss you.
The whole party may gain some inspiration.
Oh.
Ooh.
For Lane,
I
What
kind of
up?
wanted a possessing spirit friend, though.
for
That would have
Lane,
been fun.
if you would have not put him to rest, I would have eventually made her like actually talk back to you.
Aww! Jay was kind of
But-
excited. She was like, ooh, a friend.
But for
I'm
Lane,
just I want my featherfoot back.
for laying the souls of Thornbolt and Rosavalda to rest, you can all have some inspiration.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Hey, let's go check this mausoleum side.
Alright.
Oop. Sorry. Didn't mean to actually click that.
How dare
Oh
you?
god, he's firebolting.
Just lights me on fire. Oh god!
So you go across the opposite way, across the hallway, into the other section of the crypt. The one on your left as you walk in is a stone slab that seals it off that reads Gustav Durst. And the one on your right reads Elizabeth Durst.
Are these ones sealed too?
They are sealed.
Seems like our Walter is our mysterious entity.
Maybe check and make sure there are remains in those also.
I'm not desecrating any sacred site that hasn't. Oh,
I mean, what? I think it wouldn't hurt if we made sure we wouldn't run into anybody else by checking. And then if there isn't anything there, then we can go to potentially look out for them in case they might be up to something or are like the children.
let me do this. I'm gonna use my divine senses. So, if there's not any evil presence, and I'll do it from the center with where Kai is. If you want to move out of the way, Kai, that way I can just get a little bit better range.
Yep.
Can we figure out if if it's not line of sight, you can't detect it?
Well, I can
Yeah.
detect. I can also detect consecrated and desecrated places.
Ah,
So I can
okay.
tell if that's been defiled with. I should be able
Okay,
to see
sorry.
the energy on the door. So yeah, I'm
I
gonna spend.
misunderstood.
Yeah. No, I'm basically looking for and then if there is any unhidden entity that's hiding but not directly behind hard cover.
Okay, so you're seeing if the two tombs in front of you have been desecrated?
Yeah. Yeah, I should be able to detect any desecration or consecration within the presence of any place or object within 60 feet, as if I was using the hollow spell.
The hollow spell?
Yeah. As with the hollow spell. Yeah.
There's some technicalities in here that we're going to see how it deals with.
Okay.
So you reach out and try to sense if these two tombs have been desecrated in any way, or if there's any sort of power lurking about, fiend, celestial, undead. You don't get a sense of any fiend or undead. Not immediately, like, behind, barring total cover, nothing directly in front of you that you can see gives any sort of blips on your radar. As far as desecration goes,
Yeah.
you don't get the sense that the ground has been desecrated, but being a paladin, you don't get the feeling that this crypt was consecrated either. Like, this isn't holy ground. Like, no one's, like, sealed and nothing's done any sort of blessings here.
Okay. So far there's nothing evil within her, and doesn't seem to be any desecration within I can sense nearby, but this ground's also not necessarily holy ground.
Does that mean there aren't bodies in there?
There could be bodies, but does it mean that anything has disturbed or corrupted the energy of the bodies being put to rest?
What we'd like to do.
But there's a lot of bodies down south of me, map-wise.
I say we go south and find out what's down there.
You sure you want to go north with the thing? South sounds like a fight right now. I think I want to go north.
Okay, we can go north if you want.
Which direction is the chanting coming from?
Oh, that's a good idea.
From where you guys are? Can't
Yep.
tell.
Dang it.
Can't tell. It's just a low, eerie, incessant echo.
Well, down there looks like a direct lair, so let's check to make sure nothing's going to come get us behind, or if we have a better retreat point.
Yes, I would like to make sure we don't run into any other ghosts.
Right, so I guess I'll walk into the room.
Okay. So you guys double.
I'm just gonna stay behind Jade wherever she goes.
So you guys double.
Yeah,
double back.
Same with Thrombin.
Double back Eltharion, and you go back towards the room that has the table and chairs, and the table is pretty much empty other than dust and dirt. Chairs look old and simple, like they're not fancy by any means. But you do see sort of off to your left as you walk in about 4 different like alcove rooms that are just open doorways.
Yeah, so I'll stop, see here, and look down the one to the west side of the map.
Yeah, from where you are, you see like a pallet of wood that is just covered in straw and a blanket.
Oh. Okay. What about down this hallway?
Oh, sorry. Yep. It's just you see that
Okay.
the hallway moves off in that direction and then veers off to the left.
What about down here? Can I see further?
If you go around and look, those are like part of the 4 alcove rooms
Oh, okay.
that all looking around have the same pretty much demeanor of the
Okay.
looks
yeah.
to be like poorly made makeshift beds that are rotted, moldy.
Alright, some old beds here. Do you want to keep going down this hallway?
Why not?
Alright, so you guys leave this section and move on to the next hallway that goes down a bit and then opens up into a bigger open area that has a 3-foot high stone well in the center.
Okay.
With other rooms surrounding it.
Yeah. Alright, I'll look down this hallway first. And then this one. Oh, normal beds. And some trunks.
Yep, so you're looking around surrounding the well. Couple of larger, simple rooms with very simple, like, straw beds, like stuffed straw, and foot lockers that all have padlocks on them.
Anyone good with breaking open padlocks?
Point. Which one?
Let's get them all.
Okay. I'm gonna start going toward. I'll start at the top, up here, and I'm gonna start yanking off padlocks unless someone tells her otherwise.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Blah, 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 blah. Athletics. 18.
18, you walk over to it, and it's a smaller padlock that has been fairly rusted away, and you take the hilt of your glaive, sort of snaps off and falls.
I'll go to the next one without opening it, assuming that people are gonna look into it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll look in that first one.
Okay, give me an athletics check, Jade. Eltharion, you open it up, and there's a bunch of blankets in there, but you do find a small pouch that's a very light leather. Not really a leather that you're familiar with seeing. If you give me a medicine check.
Oh man, I think I still have. Oh nope, I'm okay. Normal's on. 8.
Yeah, no, you have no idea what this leather is.
Alright, well, I'll bring it. Oh, keep going.
You open it up. I'm assuming you open it up.
Yeah.
You find 11 gold pieces and 60 silver pieces.
Alright. I'm just gonna type that not in my actual one. I'll just. Ouch. 11
I rolled
total.
an.
Jade, you are not able to break this lock.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I rolled an 8 for
Alright.
the second one.
I will attempt the second one if you will continue on. Let me try.
Sure.
Because I think I'm the best one with athletics. A 22.
All right.
It's gonna go around.
Maybe the best from the luck of the roll.
I'm gonna be very clear about this. We're not gonna round robin check after check until we get our way. All right. Eltharion, you do break the lock.
I will open this chest.
All right.
But you guys do want me to open them, because I have the best roll against it.
I will say, Brian, that I would argue something like this. It could be round robin because they're literally trying to break something.
I understand
game.
that. I
Good game.
understand that. Otherwise, we'll just be here all day until somebody gets the roll they're happy with. Or I say, okay, we're done.
I was going to try more than once, but I couldn't do it. I was like, okay. Well,
I know, but nothing's stopping somebody else from coming here like, well, let me try, is my point. So. Jade, are you going to try and open in that one?
Sure.
Athletics check, please.
17.
17. You are not able to break this lock.
Ooh, fun.
I'll do this last one.
Did you open the one you broke?
Yeah, I
Eltharion?
opened it.
You find 3 moss agates wrapped in black cloth.
Okay. You guys just want me to open the other 2?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Athletics.
Simplistically, a 23 on this first one, and then a 13 on that one.
You cannot open the last one.
Okay, then we'll open this one.
You find a ivory hairbrush with silver bristles.
Does Zip see anything down this eastward corridor that he's looking down?
So you peer around, and you see the hallway goes down a bit and veers off to the right, continues, and then hits a dead end and sort of goes off to the right as well. That low, echoing chant still ringing through the halls.
Does it seem like it's getting any louder by any chance as we go down this way?
Not quite. It seems to be
Okay.
stable.
Ugh.
What are we doing?
Zips is not leading the way.
I can lead unless other people will.
I'm
Oh,
following
indeed.
through with the light.
Like Thrama's leading.
Kai, Zips would like to be right behind Jade.
Ooh.
Would you like
Up
to sit on my shoulders or something?
Technically, Zips is a small creature, and Jade is a medium creature, so Zips could mount Jade.
She's
So-
slippery and
Phrasing.
very
Phrasing.
and
Good night,
Yeah.
everybody!
If Jade
So
allows
DM.
it, Zips will ride on her shoulders.
yeah.
That's good.
She's
Bow at
happy.
the ready, just
Yeah.
like.
Okay.
She's happy to like carry him on her back, or just have him sit on her shoulders.
Zips gets on the back of Jade, and Jade, as he gets comfortable up there, you just hear him go, "Strong in the Force, young Skywalker is."
Hired. New DM.
Alright, I'm here.
Kevin, did you have a question earlier?
Yeah, I was gonna say after I lost my shit on that one a little bit. So in my pack, I have a tinder. I have a tinder box, and a torch. Can I take some time while they're doing this in this open area and just light one so I'm done walking in the fucking dark?
Yeah, sure. So Kai takes a few minutes to light one up.
Yeah, why are we down here, man?
Guys, chill. Just
Nice.
chill.
What if this chanting is good, bruh?
What if this is a good cult? I mean, come on.
Curse of Strahd, more like curse of brah.
It's all about perspective. Maybe it's really not a curse. I mean, to some people, maybe, but dudes.
Like, fam, come on.
Bruh.
Alright, so, see, this guy gets it. Alright, anyway, my light up thing is done now. Okay, sorry.
If you're lighting, I'm dropping the actual light spell.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I got.
So
I
It's a
got 10
cantrip,
torches.
so.
I can light one for somebody else too.
So
I think one should cover for all of us.
So
Okay.
the
I mean, technically speaking, Kevin, you could have literally held your torch up and I could have just cast light on it.
Well, I literally just checked my inventory. I was like, oh, I have a torch and a tinderbox. I'm gonna make use of that.
Ooh.
so the
One really nice thing about my domain being light is
Light?
I got that for free, quite literally.
Cast magic missile on the darkness.
so the
Why are you
shimmering
attacking the darkness? There's nothing to attack there.
shimmering
I
gold
want to cast magic missile on the dark.
the shimmering gold light on Thrumbin's shield fades, and you guys are left with the flickering orange red light of Kai's torch.
All right.
Do we want to?
Thrumbin, from where you're standing, give me a perception check.
Sure thing, boss.
Ooh.
Modified 20.
Sweet.
Looking around as you guys are trying to debate on where to go, you look at the ground and you notice that there's foot traffic going back and forth, back and forth. The ground pretty much is pretty well traversed, except this way. It seems fairly untouched.
Oh, that's good enough for me.
It's beelining.
As Thrombin like looks down at the ground, go like, "There's footprints that way, but not that way. Fuck that way. Go on the other one."
It's like,
And just sort of like walks past
Sorry.
Atharian and just is like, "Nope, not doing it." Do you go that way?
Yeah, I'll go this way.
Okay.
Jade's gonna stand there next to Kai so that she can see with the light and look down both hallways and go, we just separated.
do you also not have dark vision, Lens?
I don't.
I
unfortunately.
have
Oh.
dark vision, so Zips will direct her from her shoulders.
I was gonna say I thought Kevin was the only one who didn't. Otherwise,
No,
I would have bounced my light spell.
I don't either.
Thanks for reminding me my shortcomings.
Atharian, as you walk down that hallway, you come towards about midway. You place your foot on the ground and you actually meet like a wooden plank that's covered in dirt, and it immediately breaks free and you fall straight through the ground, falling 10 feet and land prone on sharpened spikes.
Ow.
You take 14 piercing damage.
Ooh, that's actually good.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Where was that? Where did we see him fall?
Right there.
Okay.
As you're walking and you just hear the creak and breaking of wood and and you probably hear him go, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, basically.
as he falls 10 feet down prone onto sharpened spikes.
Zips, did you hear that? Did you see
Yeah.
anything?
Our friend, Eltharian just, fell through the ground and screamed in pain, it sounds like.
I need a rope.
I do have a rope.
I think you need a doctor. I'm not there
And
though.
I need healing.
Lead the way, Zips.
That
Or no,
way.
wait, I can see because of Kai's torch. Herp derp. Alright,
So
I'll move forward.
As you are moving forward to go help Altharian.
Uh-oh.
Everybody
while you do that,
follow.
While you do that, I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow
Kai.
Throm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow Throm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
I am
Now-
literally on Jade's
Yeah, that's what
shoulders.
I said.
Wherever Jade
Yeah,
goes, I go.
I thought you
Yeah.
were on her shoulders. I'm like, cool, she's fine. She has like 2 ways of dark vision. She's
I have a
alright.
guide.
I'm gonna follow Throm.
I have a guide.
Okay. As you guys go to help Altharian, Kai, you head off in the other direction to try and catch up with Throm. Throm, you navigate through the hall. It's got a long table and some benches, and there's bones scattered about on the table and the floor. plates strewn about and knocked over goblets. You come around to the south side of it and come around a wall, and you come to sort of like a four-way intersection of the cave system. And from this point, you hear that the chanting is considerably louder. It's not loud enough where you can understand it. It's still just coming up more noticeably from where you are. And as you stand there and you're trying to pinpoint it, you notice some movement.
From where?
I'm getting there. As you look around down the hallways and you see dead corpses that are laying there suddenly start to twitch and start to rise as
Lovely.
4 ghouls rise up from the dead.
Aw, these were the ghouls I painted, weren't they?
I doubt these are going to be the last ghouls in a vampire-esque
Yay.
campaign.
Because those bloody ones were really cool.
So,
Curse you, COVID!
in the poetic justice that is D&D, the second the party was split, I need you all to roll initiative.
Sweet.
13! My lucky number.
A 5.
21!
21! Hit me.
Can I re-roll?
Nope.
I mean, technically you can because you have inspiration.
No, I'm not doing all that shit.
Oh, I forgot about that already.
Oh.
Well, good news. Everyone who can't see in the dark is definitely about to be able to.
Oh my god! Jade's gonna be like, Zips, where do I hit? Tell me where to swing.
There's gonna be the ghouls are gonna see a monstrosity come up with 4 arms and 3 weapons.
Jesus, got my blade.
Alright. So as these ghouls begin to rise up, being disturbed that somebody is treading in these halls, in these caves. At the top of the round, we have Thrumbin. You have 2 ghouls directly in front of you, one in front of you and one to your left that you can see immediately.
All 4 ghouls have to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
What are you casting?
I am using my channel divinity, Radiance of Dawn.
Do they have to be? Do they have to be in line of sight?
No.
Can I see the
It is
ability real quick?
Yeah, it's this one here might technically, depending how you view it, the only thing that saves them is total cover.
Yeah, he's around the corner. Oh, well, yeah, he'll escape it. The other 3 will get hit. So
okay, because it is a 30-foot radius around me.
Okay.
So I present my holy symbol, which is my shield. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and any magical darkness within 30 feet of you is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw.
What is the DC?
15.
The one here makes it. The other 2 fail.
Okay, so since I haven't set this up as an actual thing yet, it's 2d10 plus my cleric level. So the 2 that fail take 13, the one that succeeds takes 6.
Okay.
I think it's funny that there's still a chance that Eltharion might not be in this combat either. He's in a pit of spikes.
Nope, always late.
So as you raise your shield and the light glows from it and illuminates the hallways in every direction. The ghouls raise their hands trying to protect their eyes. 2 of them take that damage, and the other one is able to resist it a bit more. The rest of you see this light glow from the hallway down the way that coming off from this direction, except Eltharion because he is 10 feet down. Anything else?
Then my brain needs to work. Sorry, didn't mean to have draw shape selected still. I will. Yeah, I'll head down here. You can use a bonus action to take 5-foot step, can't you? Or is that only if you have that as a class feature?
It's a class.
5-foot step.
Yeah, to disengage.
Oh, yeah. It's only a bonus action for rogues and race features like goblins.
Or monks if you spend a key point.
You would have to take the action to disengage.
That is.
Gotcha.
So do you still
Actually,
move?
mine's 10 foot.
Do you still move then?
Yeah.
Okay. As you move away, the ghouls take a couple of swipes at you. The first one is a 4, which will miss, and the second one is a natural 20.
Oof.
Of course it is. I'm going to go ahead and wording flare it so it's at a disadvantage.
And that'll be a 14.
That misses.
All right. So as you use your reaction to cast the
Yes.
light right back from your shield right at it, and it's enough to knock it off balance. Jade.
Rope
So now you see me along with everything else.
Yes.
So what was I in the middle of helping Eltharion out when this happened, or I guess my question is,
you got to the edge of the pit, and then the light started glowing. So you just got to the edge of the pit. What are you doing?
Okay. And then I see Throm show up at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to use... Can I use an action to help Eltharion out of the pit?
Sure.
Because that's why she was there, so... do I need to make a check or anything for that, or does it just happen?
No, you just.
I mean, I have
Okay.
rope. I can throw you a rope up to pull me out.
You reach down and you both meet arms and grasp each other. You yank him up onto the ground.
Okay, and then I'm going to jump over the pit with zips on my shoulders, run past Eltharion, and run past Throm. Let's see here.
What's your
Yeah, that's-
strength mod?
It's 25 feet. 3?
For a second, I thought you said 25.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus. Okay.
3.
All right. Yeah, you're able to jump over.
And I'm gonna stand right there, and I'm gonna, and I'm gonna hold my glaive out, and I'm gonna rage.
All right. So you take your bonus action to rage.
Yep. She's gonna see the ghouls, and she's gonna get the feel that she used to have at the arena of multiple enemies around her, and she's gonna be like, alright, let's do this. So now she's angry, and she's ready for them to come at her, and that's my turn.
All right. So the next is one of the ghouls, and Jade, you see one round the corner, sort of shambling and having its limbs go in every direction as it's just uncoordinated moving. Turns a corner, and you're the first thing it sees, so it just fixates on you and comes running right at you. And it just reaches up with its claws and comes down with a 17.
That hits.
It's 5 slashing.
Reduced, since I
You
am
take half.
raging.
Yes, so
Yes.
2.
2. Cool. Okay.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. I should be good at those. That's an 11.
As the claw digs into your skin and rips out, the nails get in there, and you start feeling it flare up and just burn, and your arm begins to go numb.
Uh-oh.
And then you fight it off.
Oh, okay, good.
Fucking ghoul poison, man.
Zips.
From Jade's back, I withdraw both my short swords. And I just stab out down at the ghoul furiously in front of her.
Go ahead and roll attack.
So that is going to be... And I know I just upgraded my bow to have +2, but I can't shoot him at this close range. That's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
I know.
I'm gonna go ahead and favor foe here.
Alright. So you mark this ghoul as your favored foe right now.
8 points of piercing damage.
As you slash down, and it sticks right into its clavicle.
And then offhand, I'm gonna stab it again.
Go for it. Bonus action.
13.
13 does hit.
Yeah!
Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
Alright. That will bring us to the other ghoul that is now just basically piled up behind it, reaching out, going, not able to actually get anywhere because you can't occupy the same space. That ends its turn. Brings us to the other ghoul who's going to move up, and then its turn. Eltharion.
All right, can I get over here now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move here. Can I lay hands on myself?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can touch yourself.
You can lay them hands.
Is it an action then? I'm assuming.
Is it an
Or-
action ordinarily to cast lay on hands?
I think it is.
It just says you can touch a creature, so I'm guessing an action as a touch.
What's the casting time?
There is no cast. It doesn't have. It's not like a spell. It's just a class ability.
It should still say somewhere in the feature.
I'll look in the player handbook again.
And as an action, you can touch a creature.
Okay.
So yes, that'll be your action.
Maybe then I'll wait to do that. I'm not in real danger. I'll go ahead and use one of my spell slots, and I'm going to cast Bless on Ziggs, Jade, and Kai, since they're technically the three that can be targeted.
Okay. As the three of you suddenly feel blessed.
So I'll say a prayer to Nakarada and bless them.
Praise. So what does that give us?
For the next minute, so next 10 rounds, whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, before the end, you can add a d4 you want and add that to the attack or saving throw.
Ooh, okay.
And who are you blessing? Up to 3.
Ziggs, Jade, and Kai, the three that can be attacked by the ghouls.
Okay. I mean...
Because
Okay.
Ziggs is mounted, so he can be attacked,
Yeah, okay.
technically.
Okay. That brings us to this ghoul who will move up and is just... Now there's just a bunch of arms just flailing about behind this other ghoul, just trying to grasp each other. Like the zombies in Call of Duty, Nazi zombies are just reaching through the windows going, Sam! Sam! And on their turn, Kai.
Alright, so I'm gonna drop my torch and I'm gonna go for an unarmed strike against one of the ghoul right in front of me.
Go for it. Roll your attack.
And then I'm gonna add that D4 on.
Okay.
Is that for this or the damage?
It's
It's only to hit. Only
Yeah,
to hit.
it's only on a
Okay.
saving throw or to hit.
Okay, I just wanna make sure.
Since they do con damage, since they do a con save, that's why I came in.
Oh, nat 1 on that fucking hell.
Rob.
14 will hit.
Sweet.
6.
And then I'm gonna take a bonus action of martial arts, and if I was able to do a monk attack unarmed strike, I can do another one.
Go for it.
Ooh. I should have saved that, but I don't think it would hit.
I think you still get bless on it.
No, it's only.
Is it only one roll?
Yeah.
Because I thought
whenever before the spell. No, so it's always before
Yeah.
the spell ends. So for
because
the next,
it's the opposite of Bane, and Bane does the same
Yeah.
thing except it subtracts a d4 from
Yeah.
everything somebody rolls.
So you can add a d4 to the roll.
That's
Bane
why
is
not?
Awesome.
Yeah,
I got the max.
10 will miss.
I figured so. It was still worth a roll.
Thromben.
Technically, you can get right behind Jade if you want to, because I'm mounted on her.
Yeah.
I'm not looking good, priest.
Oops. Thromben, you're up.
He's muted.
Sorry, Christina came in for a second.
Darn it, Christina.
All right, well, the best thing I can do from range, Sacred Flame.
Go for it. A natural one on the save.
Ooh.
Takes
Yes.
5 radiant, the one in front of.
As the divine fire just sort of ignites from within the ghoul, and you just see the eyes flare up and combust, and the wounds in the head where the brain would be also begin to spark and ignite as the entire body just sort of goes up in flames and crumbles to ash.
And on that note, one moment I gotta feed the cats, so perfect timing.
Jade.
Sweet. Is there? So there's not. So okay. So can I technically move up then, or are ghouls
Yeah.
just gonna quickly take over that space like the moment it falls?
It's in initiative order. They're not occupying the space yet.
Okay.
Not till their turn.
I'm just making sure. I'm gonna stay right there though, because my glaive has a 10-foot reach, and I'm gonna attack the one across from me.
All right.
Don't forget to add your D4.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll attack.
Um, 17 plus. Oops, I typed that wrong. Plus 3, so unnatural 20
That'll hit.
to hit. 9 plus 2 with rage, so 11.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
That brings us to the dead ghoul, Zips.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna try shooting an arrow at this ghoul,
Okay.
but technically, this ghoul is within 5 feet of me, so it'll impose disadvantage on my attack.
No,
Okay.
not with a wall there.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shoot that ghoul and let's see what happens. 26 to hit.
Add your D4. Just overkill.
26 will hit.
There's no kill like
That's
overkill.
with a D4. That's 29.
29 doesn't hit.
That actually misses.
I shoot too well. 5 piercing damage.
It went through a hole in his body. That's how you missed.
As you notch the arrow and you let it go, and it goes right in the forehead and comes out the other side, almost all the way through the soft tissue. It falls to the ground dead. That brings us to this ghoul, who's going
Hi.
to move up and make a bite at Jade with a 7 will miss.
Cool.
Sad. Which brings us to the other ghoul who's going to move up and begin flailing. Eltharion.
Hey, I'm hurting pretty bad. I'm gonna just smack myself for 10 lay on hands.
Just drain it all.
Train it all.
Alright.
That puts me in a lot better. I'm back to fighting.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. I don't think I need to do anything else right now.
Brings us to that dead ghoul. Kai.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do my best action and attack the ghoul in front of me. I'm gonna kick him in the face.
Alright.
And I'm gonna add that D4.
Ooh.
12 just
Never mind.
barely hits.
Ah!
Figured it out.
Roadhouse.
Look at that good bless damage, man.
3.
And
You-
then if he's still around, I'm gonna take my bonus action to attack again.
Alright. As your first kick hits him in the midsection, and you come back and lock your next attack, or chamber your next attack. 13 will hit.
Is that the one where it costs a key point to hit again?
Nope, it's a bonus action. It's martial arts. So if
It's
I
a
use a monk weapon or an unarmed strike, I can attack one more time, but it has to be unarmed.
Okay. It's been
Basically,
a while
you
since
hit
I
with a
played
weapon
monk.
and then you just offhand.
Yeah, no, it's been a while since I've been monk, so I was just trying to follow along.
They get to attack a lot.
That much I do know, yes.
Okay. Anything else? Movement?
Nope, that'll be it, Captain.
Thrombin, you're up.
Sacred Flame again.
This school
I don't want to use my whip and possibly hit one of them.
It rolls a 17.
Okay, so
And
it
it
takes
saves?
3, or it takes 2.
Okay. As the flame begins to start burning one side of it.
And that's it for me.
Jade.
I'ma swing my glaive
Go for it.
and do the thing. Do the thing. Swing.
13.
Ah.
13 will hit.
I'm working on it. Oh, yeah. 17 total.
As you run it through with the glaive and throw it to the side of the wall and it just collapses to the ground.
7 slashing damage.
Alright.
And I'm gonna stay right there, and I'm still holding my glaive, and I'm gonna be like, Zips, you okay? You still there?
I'm so yeah, I'm doing great.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Zips.
Do I have a clear shot on this school? Right around the corner?
No, since I didn't
Okay.
allow it to impose disadvantage on a ranged attack.
I should have moved.
That's fair. I'm just going to hold an attack with my bow
Okay.
when I have a clear shot on it.
Alright, that brings us to... That one's dead. And it brings us to this one, who is going to move up. So you may
gonna shoot
attack with that disadvantage
Yep.
as he moves up into the
16.
intersection. 16 will hit.
Added
I mean,
equal.
I guess technically 18 with the bless.
The blessing.
9 piercing.
That is exactly his hit points.
He comes down the corridor. Bam! Dead.
It just like you just sort of like jump a little bit accidentally and let it go prematurely, and it just bullseyes him. Like he just turns a corner in half a second, like
100% what happens.
but the ghouls have been dealt with as they all sort of lie motionless on the ground where they once were.
Hey, good
Because
job,
of the
team.
disadvantage, I want everyone to know I missed out on a natural 20.
Womp womp.
You're listening to the Adventure Check podcast. And for all you adventurers out there who like to have a little extra immersion at their table, head on over to battlebards.com and get yourself a BattleBards Prime subscription. A BattleBards Prime subscription will get you streaming access to the entire BattleBards content, the ability to upload and mix with private audio libraries, and a 20% discount on all purchases. So go ahead and get yourself a BattleBots Prime subscription, and when you do, use the coupon code ADVENTURE. Now, we return to Barovia. Alright. As Eltharion...
Best of all, nobody died or got poisoned. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, those,
I mean,
Oh no, successful mission.
those ghouls couldn't roll for shit. But as
I'm
the
on me.
ghouls fall dead, and Eltharion licking those puncture wounds of his.
I'm smacking going.
Yep. For where you guys are standing, you do hear that the chanting is louder, especially specifically you, Thrumbin. You hear it coming from this direction, even more so. What would you like to do? As you have the back hallway heading towards what sounds like where the echoes and the chanting is coming from.
This way, or sorry,
yes, this way, or the other two directions that have yet to go, where the ghouls where they came up from.
Right, can you let me know when the minute's up?
Yeah.
Is the spell still active?
It's active for probably 20 seconds.
I'm gonna re-pick up my torch again.
Okay, you pick it up.
I'm going to relight my shield since I didn't realize.
I mean, I'm right here, buddy.
Well, I want to go this way.
Follow this way.
As Thrumbin looks down towards where where it sounds like the echoes are coming from, like, not fucking yet, and keeps going off in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
Not today, Satan. So moving forward, Thrumbin, as you turn heel to briefly refuse to go the direction in which the echoes appear to be coming from and heading across the intersection where the ghouls rose up from, you round a corner and in a large carved out alcove, you see shackles bolted to the walls, and skeletons hanging from them as they just seem to be resting there, swaying as if there's like a gust of wind coming through every now and again, but they don't seem to be moving on their own. Off in this end of the far end of the alcove, you see a painted wooded statue that, from where you are standing, is looks to be the likeness of a gaunt, pale-faced man wearing a voluminous black cloak. In his pale left hand is resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him, and in the right hand he is holding a smoky gray crystal orb. And the orb, from where you're standing, doesn't look like it's like part of the carved wood. It actually looks like a crystal orb.
I'll go this far in and wait on the others. I'm not going to do anything else until I'm not alone in here.
Alright, so I'm pretty much been following Throm the whole time, so that's pretty much what I'm sticking with.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow through.
What's everyone else doing?
Jade is gonna stand there for a little bit and go, I thought we go this way. Why are we going that? What is over that way? Shouldn't we be following the chanting?
Where's your sense of adventure?
I am just used to going toward the danger immediately to fight.
If this house has taught me anything, there's plenty of danger awaiting us no matter what direction we go.
Oh my lord, I have to pee again.
Yeah, same here. So 2 quick breaks on my end.
I need to stop drinking water.
No, you don't. Keep drinking water. It's good for you.
Okay. I guess I'll move forward a little bit, but I'll stay back here, and I'm going to make sure Zips is protected.
Protect the child.
Protect the child.
Oh my god.
Yes, this is the way.
Jade's a Mandalorian.
I am a huge fan of all of these references, especially Star Wars with Jade and Zips.
Okay, so I want to look but not touch at that orb.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Come here, character sheet. for 16.
16. It appears to be removable. It is somewhat separate of the statue, and it is a crystal orb. There doesn't seem to be...
Anything? Do I see anything spinning, swirling, etc. in it?
No.
Zips, high or low?
Low.
Wow.
I'm gonna count that as a low, so I'm not gonna touch it.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna look back at the others and be like, well, it's not swirling. Just kind of looks like it is. I don't want to touch it. I want to see what's around the corner.
You go around the corner and you see a wooden door blocking the path of pretty much rotted wood and rusted doorknob and nails. Atharian, from where
So
you're...
I should probably move a little bit more when we do this.
Atharian, what's your passive perception?
13.
From where you're standing as Thrombin was in here examining the statue, you sort of look around where you are, and you notice behind you, if you squint your eyes because something catches your eye, there's a thin layer of clay in the shape of a door right behind you.
Ooh, I'm gonna open that door. I found something.
Hello.
It opens up to stairs leading up.
Yeah, stairs that go up.
Could be our way out of here.
Thrombin, what are you doing?
Did you audibly say that you found stairs?
Yeah.
Well,
I found something.
let's go see what's up there.
Just avoiding at all costs.
Okay.
You go first. I took a big hit.
I'll just wait down here.
And I'll follow.
You go up the staircase, which eventually ends with a landing with like a 6-foot high ceiling. And there's a...
Have the crouch in here? Oh.
There's a wooden, close-fitting planks above your head, from what you can tell. It seemed bolted on, but easily removable. This appears to be like a trapdoor or another entrance of some sort.
How easy are they to remove?
Pretty easy. Like, it's just like, think of like chain lock mechanisms.
Oh. Okay. Let's open it.
You undo the locking mechanism and you push the trapdoor open, and you poke your heads out and you look around and you see the stuffed wolves in the hunter's den of the first floor of the house.
Oops. You know who looked at that room? Zips investigated that room.
Question.
They got here quicker.
Does Jade see the orb from where she's standing? Or did From mention the orb audibly or no?
Yes. I pointedly said, I see this. It's not swirling. I'm not touching it.
Okay. After contemplating for a few moments after you say that, Jade will walk up to it.
No.
She's gonna take the dark cloak that she found from the closet on the first floor.
We
And
don't
she's
know
gonna
who could be watching.
and she's gonna shut up, man, that wasn't what I was doing at all. She's gonna put the cloak over the orb, see what happens first for a second, and then if nothing happens, she's gonna put her finger on it.
Okay. You
see.
You throw the blanket over it, and you wait a few moments. Nothing seems to happen. You touch the orb through the blanket. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, then I'm going to like quadruple wrap the orb with the entirety of the cloak, and then I will pick it up.
So as you pick it up,
Oh no.
Have you not watched Indiana Jones?
Yes,
the
I'm up.
room immediately starts to darken as several shapes on the ground behind the statue seem to start moving, like on the ground, and rising up and taking shapes of shadowy-esque figures that seem to have some sort of humanoid form to them, but like draped in like long black cloaks, faceless, and they all seem to look in your direction as you pick up this orb. And they slowly begin moving towards you.
And I slowly put it back.
Not how the movie works, Lindsay.
Control Z. Balls.
As you put it back, the darkness sort of subsides and the shadows begin to meld back into where they were.
Oh, it actually did work like that for once.
How do we need this?
Do we need this?
Do we? I'm
gonna say, no. If we find who we do, we can always come back for it.
Out of character, no touchy.
I like Zip's reasoning.
Okay. Then I will unwrap it from the cloak, and I will take the cloak back, and then leave it alone.
Zip's clever for a goblin.
Okay.
That doesn't take much, my friend.
Alright.
It is still a high compliment to you all the same, don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna go down while they're up there. I'm gonna go check out down here,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to check out what's behind mystery door here.
Alright. So you go up and open the door?
Yeah.
Alright, so
And behind mystery door number 1, we have...
come
Yes,
on
and
down!
gold.
So as you walk up to the door and you grab the handle, or not the handle, the doorknob, that's started to rust away, the wood is pretty rotted, and you go to turn it, and your hand moves around, but it doesn't seem to actually turn. And you're like, well, that's weird, and you go to let go and reposition your hand, but you notice you can't let go. Your hand is stuck to the knob. And as you try to yank your hand away, you look down at the knob, and it's sort of like a seam appears in the middle of the knob and opens up, and like a cat eye looks right back at you. And you look over at the door, and the wood splits open long ways as a large mouth and teeth begins to open, and a tongue reaches out at you.
Can I stick my torch at it?
No.
You don't have time to react.
Oh, but I'm a monk.
It's a
Is this a
fucking
mimic?
This is a door mimic.
This is my first mimic ever!
What?
Rite of passage!
Oh boy.
Does a 14 hit.
Meets it, beats it.
You take... Oh, I didn't actually have that auto-calculate. 1 second.
You take it in the pooper.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
It's just trying to eat you.
As you get lick-a-tongued, literally.
Nom nom. Brazzers.
Gross.
Alright.
So,
Owie.
yet again, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Well, if it wasn't gonna be a door mimic, it was gonna be little shadows on the floor.
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
over here.
look at that.
Oops,
A
let's
19.
leave. Look,
11.
I put it back. 7.
18.
I tried to put it back too, it didn't work. Fucking door.
Alright.
This truly is a house of horrors.
Top of the round, we have Otharian. I told you this was bonkers.
Alright.
You've been attacked
Wow.
by a broom and a door.
So many mimics. I guess
I
I'll just...
I think the broom is just an animated object.
Oh, I just, Yeah, I'll just move there and, we'll wait to see what. Oh, yeah. No, I'll wait. I'll go here. I'll move 20 to go here and tell Kai to retreat back if he can.
Okay, Thrumbin.
On it.
Thrumbin.
Get a multi-hit.
Oh my god, that is a twisted ass fucking icon. I'm gonna set the door on fire.
And how do you do that? Sacred Flame? Oof.
Yep. For minimum damage!
I probably don't even need to make the save,
Nope.
but it rolled an 8, but it'll take the 1.
Even if it had failed, it'd still take the 1.
Yep.
I tried, damn it, okay?
Hey, listen, man. My hands is here, and I appreciate it.
And then I will use the last 10 feet of my move to get back out of the way.
Kai,
So somebody else can try to be helpful.
Kai, you're up.
I'm not stuck or anything, am I?
Oh, you are quite stuck to it.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna use
You are
my...
grappled, essentially.
Well... Can I disengage with it?
You'd still be grappled.
okay,
You
I
can
wanna-
try and break it.
Yeah, that's been my next question. I was like, alright, I'm gonna break the grapple.
All right, how do you try to break it?
I'm assuming it's around my hand, right?
So you grab the handle, and it's basically adhered to it.
Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of put like my foot on one end of the wall, and then just really just use all my strength to really just kind of pull and yank it out.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Can I argue acrobatics?
You specifically said you used all your strength.
Fine. Woo!
Natural 20 as you break free.
Yay! Alright, so I broke the grapple, and I'm gonna do a fuck this shit, I'm out kind of thing. And we're just gonna run back to the corner here and be like, ow.
That will trigger an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna spend a key point to disengage and get the fuck out.
Okay, that would be a better way to lead with that.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know the attack of opportunity on that one.
Well, you never know if there's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Fair enough.
It's called a risk.
Yeah, I'll do the disengage with my step of the wind.
All right,
Spend a
so-
key point.
Go ahead and decrease your key point. Zips.
Zips is going to hold an attack with the bow when he has a clear line of sight on the door.
Okay. Brings us to the Mimic with a movement speed of 15 feet.
Zip shoots it!
Zips, take a shot as it moves into your line of sight.
Are you still on my shoulders?
Yes!
Okay.
He's like, fuck, I'm not getting rid of a good
that's
thing.
That's actually going to be a 22 hit. I do not have disadvantage on this.
Okay. 22 will hit.
5 piercing damage.
5. Is there anything you wish to do in addition to this?
Nope.
Okay. 5. It will... Oh, that's right. Okay. Move fully in, and it is going to fixate on Kai.
Dick.
And with an 18, will hit.
That'll hurt.
7
That might be-
bludgeoning.
And I'm down.
Kai falls unconscious as the Mimic moves into the room and clamps down on Kai with its large mouth that sort of intrudes almost comically large and comes forward and just sort of...
Even with the level up, you didn't have enough health to take both those hits?
Nope, I had 15 health.
Gotcha.
And I have like shit for armor, so...
Jade.
For now, you'll eventually be outclassing all of us, but... Except for our heavy armor wearer.
From where I am standing, I'm gonna use my glaive to hit the door.
Okay. Go ahead and roll attack.
That is a 15
15 hits.
for 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay put.
Atharian.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack him.
Yep.
The bitch.
As the mimic moves into essentially right next to you to attack Kai, you make your attack.
Boo.
The 12 just barely hits.
Ooh, yay! How about 10?
10 slashing damage, alright?
Oh, I didn't know if I had that one. That doesn't do it.
Anything else?
No. I don't feel like spending my other spell slot yet.
Thrombin.
How's our dear mimic looking? Pretty beat up, or I'm not asking for on a scale of 1 to whatever its max health is.
He's alright.
Okay, then. Touch my thumbs together, spread out.
Dex save. And with a 10, will fail.
So it takes 10 fire damage.
As the divine flames come forth from...
Oh no, these are
Thrombin.
normal flames.
I just made it divine because you were a cleric, but alright.
Okay. I'm doing it with semantics here. It is actual fire sets things aflame.
Right. Catches the mimic
should-
in... What?
Oh no, I was just gonna say we should probably make a cone shape if this is gonna be a normal thing on Roll20.
Brings us to Kai. Who
Death
is
save.
unconscious. Death saving throw, please.
You
And
got
14 will succeed.
Woo!
Zips.
Zips is gonna shoot it. It's still 10 feet away, so easy peasy lemon my squeeze me. Oh, 12 might not hit.
12 just barely hits.
No, I made it up.
9 piercing. I totally missed that Eltharion hit with a 12 moments ago.
Which brings us to the mimic, who is going to turn to Eltharion. And how is that? Wow. Okay, a 24.
That'll hit.
You take 9 piercing damage and 3 acid.
Okay, I'm not looking really good.
As it reaches out and bites into you. Jade.
I'm gonna hit it again with my glaive. I'm gonna stay at a safe distance for the sake of zips.
Aw, thank you.
Go for
Yaw.
it. Roll attack.
16.
16 will hit.
8 slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's everything for me.
Atharion.
Let's smack it. Ooh, yeah, right back at you, big boy.
20 will hit.
Nice.
Another 10. Another 10.
10 as the door is being riddled with arrows from an Earth Genasi riding goblin. Is being blasted with fire from Thrombin. You bring up your sword and swing it around and bring it straight down, stabbing it and pinning it to the ground, and you sort of jerk it forward, ripping it out to the side, and you hear a painful guttural roar as the mimic just falls forward and crumbles and just sort of falls and dies.
Fuck you.
Kai, death saving throw, please.
You got it.
18, so you succeed, and we will exit the initiative order.
Oh, well, we're looking really good for this cult now, aren't we?
Zips is gonna scramble down to Kai, and is going to cure wounds.
Okay.
So Kai can heal 3.
And you
I'm
come
alive.
back to consciousness.
And then Zips is gonna scramble to Otharian and
Ooh,
cure
yes.
wounds.
Yes, baby.
Hold up. Let's keep the healing. Let me burn a slot. We don't want it to be me the only healer and me go down.
Okay. And Zips is gonna climb back up onto Jade's shoulders.
Oh man.
And 11 HP to Atharian.
Hey, mamacita.
Now, it's not a competition, Throm.
I'm not trying to make it one, I promise. I just know I have a tendency to go down, and we don't want me to be the only person with healing left at that
I
time.
mean, I just got asked.
Altharian's like totally rejuvenated. Kai's just like limping with the like half torn off arm.
I'll walk it off. You'll be fine. Rub some dirt in it. That's what I do.
Guess I'll just pick up Kai's body and carry him.
I mean, I'm
He's awake.
I'm
He has 3
conscious.
hit
I'm good.
points.
Yeah, I'm conscious.
Yeah.
I have 2 because that hit brought me down to -1.
And
Or
negatives
doesn't
don't
count.
matter.
Oh,
you have
doesn't?
3.
Okay.
No.
I'm slightly more healthy than I thought.
They only matter if it does so much damage that's equal to your actual maximum, then you just outright die.
Yeah, if you ever go to negative
Got it.
your maximum from one attack, you outright die.
Got it.
Alright. With a slain mimic in this carved out alcove. And a couple of you pretty beat up now.
Is this what you mean by adventure?
Absolutely. Aren't you having fun?
I am?
I could not be
Jade-
more sarcastic, I promise.
Jade just gives the most quizzical and confused look. She's not understanding.
I'm just waiting for the moment for Jade just get smashed by an enemy, and since I'm on her shoulders, I can just smack the top of her head to heal her.
Zips, this cloak that I have, I think the hood is big enough to go over you as well. While you sit on my shoulders. Then you can be sneaky with your attacks? Or does that seem like a bad idea?
I don't think I can be too sneaky from your shoulders.
It was
More
a thought.
importantly, in the first session, Jade took a top hat from a closet. Why is
I
Zips
did!
wearing it?
I was debating on that for a while.
Top hat
No,
wearing, Earth Genasi riding.
What kind of
No.
fucking Disney movie we have going on over here?
Nope,
Don't worry about it.
I did. I wrote it in my inventory right away that she took a dark cloak and a top hat from that closet. I'm waiting for it. The right moment. Okay.
What would we like to do?
Well,
God,
I
let's
mean,
go home at this point.
we killed the doll, so we can walk through it, I guess, now?
I'll take a look down the hallway.
Whoops, that's conceal, not reveal. As you
This
look down,
this voice is just raging on my throat.
Yeah,
I believe
bet.
you. You look through the archway where the door used to stand, and it looks like there's another room. In a corner, you see a tall iron candle holder, but there's no candles in it. It's unlit, but you just see like solidified wax around it and on the ground.
Excuse you, Luna.
So there were cracks in the ground?
No.
Oh.
There's wax
Wax. Ooh.
from the iron candle holder that is unlit, and there are no candles. It just looks like it's been used over the years, but it's just the remnants of it.
Mm,
What's everyone else doing?
I'm going wherever Jade's going.
Zips, where would you like to go?
I want to find this chanting so we can kill the baby and be done with it.
I agree.
Well, sounds like we want to go find the chanting, so...
Before we delay any more combat before the big fight.
Eh, you're fine.
I will let someone lead the way, and then I'll follow them.
So are we wanting to go back, or do we want to go through the room down there? Down here.
Looks like it just loops back, so maybe we'll just go to the chanting.
So you guys double back from where you came, heading back towards the chanting. You go down some stairs and come around a corner and peer down what appears to be a dark 20-foot staircase going downwards.
Basement in a basement?
Well, this is a crypt, not a basement, let's be real.
Hear the echoes louder, though still unable to discern what is being said. Do you guys go down?
Sure!
Yeah.
Yeah.
New map.
Yep, creepy dark dungeon, let's go.
Alright. As you guys make your way down the stairs.
Making my way downstairs.
Looking for bears.
looking for bears. Why do you do this?
As you get to the base of the stairs, it suddenly becomes quite clear, the chanting. This is now pretty loud and coming from somewhere close by. It sounds like it's probably a dozen or so voices. And they are chanting, this entire time, it appears that they've been chanting, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land."
Oh, it's just in common?
Yeah.
Lame.
I'm sorry, was a mimic not good enough?
No,
No.
I
We
want...
both have deep speech and want to use it, and not just talking to each other.
I was hoping primordial. Anyways.
And if you continue out into... Whoops. Why does that keep defaulting to conceal, not the
It happens to me all the time.
You walk down into a larger room that has like shelf, like pedestals built into the walls at several different spots along the wall that all seem to have different objects on them.
I want to look at the objects.
Okay, which one do you go to?
The closest one to me.
You walk over to the one that's immediately on your left as you walk into the room
Mm-hmm.
with Zips in tow.
Yes, he's helping me see them because I can't see.
And
Yeah.
Do you pick it up or you just look at it?
I'm gonna look at it first.
Okay.
Try to determine what it is first.
You look down at it and you see a small mummified yellow hand with sharp claws, and it's hanging on like a loop of a rope.
Oh, lovely.
Give me a wisdom check.
Wow!
A
Okay.
check? Can I help
nature
her?
check. Nature check.
Oh,
Zips, are you looking? Are you looking at
Yeah, since I'm on her shoulders, I'll look at it too.
it? Zips, you know immediately what it is.
Oh, what is it?
I want to see if Jade makes a check or not.
with my -2.
I am proficient in nature.
12. I know, because I was just about to ask Zips, do you know what this might be?
Roll again with advantage, please.
Oh, okay. Sure.
For reasons we may see if you get a higher roll.
A 1!
It's not
no.
a natural one.
Wait, how is that not a
'Cause you-
natural?
'cause you have a
I
minus
rolled
2.
a 3. Oh, so I rolled a 3 and got a 1.
So the 12, you don't really know what this is. Zips, this is a goblin hand.
Zips just says, "Good riddance."
What is it?
It's a goblin hand, obviously.
Do you not like your people?
No, they abandoned me.
Oh. So, you have been alone this whole time?
No, I've had sticks
Oh, yes.
until
Sticks.
recently, and now I have you.
I'm not
And-
crying, you're crying.
And
I
I
Sit
have
down
you
in this
too.
hallway.
I just pat Jade on her head.
Jade smiles.
So, as the two of you have this heartfelt conversation, Eltharion peers down one of the hallways that branches off from this room. There are 2 hallways that branch off of this room.
Check this one.
Like how you stand as far as fucking way as possible.
Yes.
And be like, what's down the hallway?
60 feet dark range. I'm gonna use it to my advantage.
So you look down the other hallway,
I'm an elf. What do my elf eye sees?
and it appears to be flooded, and there is a skeleton gate sort of barring the hallway in the water.
Nope. We should go down this one.
Thrombin just stamps past, goes right down the hallway, and marching through the water straight up to the gate.
Cannonballs in the water.
Someone's gotta look, I guess.
Have fun, bro. Not me.
Are you doing anything in particular, Thrombin?
You're muted.
Motherfucker, I've been talking for like 5 minutes. Son of a bitch.
I was like, he's talking. Yep, he's talking.
Yep, I definitely was. Yeah, the way I view it is there's obviously a gate between us and what's ever on the other side, so I have no problems coming up and getting a wider view of the area. So I want to see what else I can see.
As we just encountered a door mimic.
Yep.
Now it's a gate mimic.
Peering in, you see like a hexagonal platform that goes up a couple of steps within the flooded area, and that there appear to be walls surrounding that area, so it seems like it's dug out where the water is, and that there's higher ramparts around it. From how high, it's kinda hard to tell, looking at the opposite to the opposite end, where you see like a little alcove carved out. Looks like that it might be 6 feet down or something to that effect from where you are.
Out of curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
does the gate look like it can lift or open or anything like that?
It looks like it probably lifts up.
Zips high or low?
Low.
Oh.
Okay, guess I'm lifting it, or trying.
Give me an athletics check.
I ain't lifting shit.
At 10, as you crouch down and grab onto a bar, and you just start trying to lift, and just it doesn't go anywhere. And you all continue to hear, "He is the ancient. He is the land. He is the ancient. He
I was
is
gonna-
the land."
Is it louder where I'm at?
That's what I was
Yes.
gonna ask.
It sounds
Okay.
to be coming from within this area. From
Okay,
within.
can I get
within
one of the
flooded
others to try to take a shot at this, or no, Brian? Your call.
area. Somebody can definitely come up and try or assist.
All right. This is our cleric paladin buddy moment.
Yep.
Stand aside. Let me lift this.
Yep, I'll let you do it.
Assist me. No, we'll do it together.
Yes, of
I
course.
was gonna say.
I'm just saying you're going to be the one rolling at advantage because you have a better athletics than I do.
Oh,
Wow.
Cool.
double
Really?
17.
What
As
are
you
the odds?
both grab onto the gate and begin to lift, it gets up a couple of inches, falls back down.
Does it make a noise?
Well,
The
the
gate?
Yeah, when it falls back down.
Hey, you hear the water splash.
So
It's
how
not-
obvious?
It's not that we literally completely dropped it. It's we made no further momentum and it came down.
No, I know, but still,
You
like,
continue to hear, he is the ancient, he is the land, he
Oh,
is
they're
the
fine.
ancient, he is the land.
Does the gate run to the ceiling, or is it just like...
All the way to the ceiling.
Oh,
Go
okay.
down this hallway. Let's just move forward this way.
Yep.
What are the Kai and Jade? What are you guys doing?
I was.
I'm just kind of like chilling in the main room as they were jerking around with the gate.
Okay.
I was honestly just watching, waiting to see
Crazy.
if they needed my help with the gate at all too or not. But if everyone's gonna start moving forward, then I will follow also, and just stay more behind.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's still really dark, right?
Yee.
Yeah,
I'm
so
very
I
wary about
can't
this.
see, so
They went that way, Jade!
That's it. I got my torch still.
yeah.
Okay.
To the left,
like-
to the left, no, too far, to the right!
Atharian,
forward.
as you go towards the other hallway that you first looked down and didn't really see anything, you start following that, and you come to a area that has several carved out alcoves as you stand at the head of the room. Without going any further, it goes down for 30, 40, 50 feet.
Yeah. All right. Keep the rest of the party come back me up here.
Jade, would you like me to illuminate something on your person?
Her shirt.
She's got clothes
Does
and
she
an
have-
eye patch.
Yarg.
I mean, it could go in the eye patch.
You got swords, don't you?
I mean, technically, you can find a piece of rubble on the ground and we can illuminate
Yeah.
that.
She can. Sure, she's gonna try to find a little stone, and then she'll hold it out.
Okay, I light that up so that she can actually see where the hell she's going.
Oh, thank you.
I see you're putting goblins out of work!
No, I'm relying on you to be a crack shot, buddy.
Oh, thank you!
All right, ready? We're gonna go down the hallway, one at a time. Swish, swish. Like do a head side,
You see,
very cautiously, ready for anything.
you see shackles bolted to the walls, empty. You move.
I like
down.
empty.
You move down. More shackles, empty. You move into a wall. You see nothing. You see an opening into two larger side rooms that sort of veer off deeper.
Probably
inside.
more shackles.
As you start moving through the other two remaining rooms, you see just empty shackles.
Oh boy. So we're gonna have to go through. Yeah,
How
we're gonna
do-
have to go through the gate.
How do the walls look? Do some of them look like thin? Might there be something like an outline of like a door of some sort that might lead elsewhere, or?
Give me an investigation check.
I'll help.
Okay.
I'll give advantage.
Yes,
So you
Since
both,
I'm riding
both are
on her
looking
shoulders.
around, giving investigation at advantage.
Oh, let me put. Here we go. Advantage.
Buddy, investigate for doors.
16.
16. So you looking through each sort of alcove where the shackles are lying, and you come into this room, and you
Mhm.
find that there is a loosely hidden door right into the wall, right there.
Oh, do you see this too?
Yeah, there's a little seam right there.
Everyone, there's something here.
Jinx.
I'm gonna put my ear to it. Does it sound like the chanting is like immediately on the other side? Or if there's still like some space between?
You place your ear to the door and you hear the chanting on the other side.
I think we can get through this way.
Well, then bust it down.
Shouldn't the monk punch it down?
I mean,
Kevin's like, I'm weak right now. Fuck you.
Yeah, I was saying, like, Kai's like in the back. He's like,
I was gonna say, you still have 3 hit points, don't you?
Should we maybe take a short rest before we try to go through this door?
Probably.
You guys take a moment in this prison cell, sitting next to a secret door into the chamber where this incessant, eerie echoing and chanting is coming from, to prepare yourselves for what you might encounter on the other side, as you guys have fought your way and investigated through 4 floors of a house and 1 section of a crypt to come to a flooded room.
I don't like that he said 1 section of a crypt. Not that insinuates there are more sections of the crypt.
So, you all sit inside of a cell and can see very briefly into the room on the other side with the ability to move into it at your wish. What would you like to do?
do we want to go in?
Yeah, I say. I mean, where else are we gonna go? Like, I walked out on the balcony and it fucked me up.
Let's go.
I am not going first, though.
I can go first, if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Stay behind me, Zips. And Jade is going to have her glaive at the ready, and she's gonna walk in first.
Okay. As you walk in and you look around the room, you immediately notice that you are several feet above the water, as there is a sunken area out in the middle across from you that seems to be isolated there, and a walkway goes all the way around the room, with 2 areas going down into a couple of feet of stairs into the water and then back up the other side. As you look around, you see the smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics as you can hear the chanting, or you can imagine as the chanting would have been coming from in here. Featureless stone pillars supporting the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to the dark cave, heaped with refuse and leaves and other compost, it looks like. The water is murky and covers most of the floor. The stairs lead up to the dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise from an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceilings directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with a hideous depiction of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
Pleasant. Okay. So the chanting is done then?
There is currently no chanting. You hear as close to a empty room as you can. The water itself occasionally will make a motion sound lapping against the walls. But yeah, there's nothing. There's no sounds.
So
this is the breach from your perspective to your right and down. That is the breach in the west wall. That there is a mound of refuse and compost.
Does that breach show that it's been recently done?
Do you go over there?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. You walk on... Oh, you just jump down. You walk over, trudging through the water, towards the breach. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Is that as far as you go?
No, I'm gonna walk right up to it. Because she's basically gonna start looking for, any recent activity in here, and she's gonna start with that. Investigation? Oh no. -2, that's a 1. It's not a natural 1, but it's a 1.
You look around at the alcove, and it's really hard to tell if this is a natural breach, if it was recent, or if it's old. It's the water eroding away the back of it is making it really difficult for you to tell.
Okay. Jade will turn around, and she will look at the others, and she'll say, it looks like there's something here, but I can't quite make out what it may be, or if it's important to us.
From your perspective, Jade, looking into the alcove, about almost occupying that entire space is probably a 5 to 8 foot high mound of just compost and refuse.
8 foot.
Yeah, 5 to 8 feet. It's just
okay.
like a pile, essentially, is what it looks like.
Okay.
In the center is the octagonal stairs starting in the water and going up to the top of it is the dais itself.
I mean, I don't know, but the dais there looks very important.
Do you want me to look at it?
I mean, I can check it out.
Go for it.
All right.
Everything I've checked out in this house
Wanna
is
go
trying to kill me, so...
I mean, I've had a door try to destroy me, so...
I was gonna say, other than the 2 actual ghosts, what hasn't tried to kill us?
Hi, Ember, I see you up there. Okay, I'm gonna go check out the thing.
Alright, so you find your way down into the water and trudge through.
I will back up Kai on there.
Okay. Do you
My man.
Do you walk up to the dais, or are you staying in the water?
Are you going straight up to it, Kevin?
Yeah.
Then yeah, I think we'll both go up.
Okay. The 2 of you slowly make your way up the dais, and as you looking around, the water as you're trudging through it is about 2 feet deep, coming probably to your mid-thigh, depending on how tall you are. Zips. So fair warning, Zips, the water is 2 feet deep.
And
Poor
Zips is 3 feet.
Yes, so it's probably up to your neck if you go down in there.
Jade will be
It
like,
looks-
I'll catch you.
It looks like us in a pool if we're on our knees at a shallow end, just next to it's like, hey guys.
The chains hanging from the ceilings appear to be somewhere between 7 to 10 feet long. And as you guys are stepping up the dais, you see large splatters of dried blood and the strong smell of iron.
That's...
As you begin to climb the dais, the chanting rises once more as 13 dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Each one,
Zips has a problem with this, because...
each one resembles a black hooded figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it.
That's
Where-
not spoopy.
Where you'd expect to see faces, you see voids. And as the chanting comes back, it seems to be something different. It is no longer he is ancient, he is the land. It is one must die. They chant over and over. One must die. One must die.
You know, Zips has a problem with this, and it's when he checks something out, things spawn next to him, and this time he hung back and things spawn next to him.
One what must die?
I don't want to stay and find out, Thrombin. So I'm gonna get down from the pious and
Thrombin, since you asked, give me a religion check.
Okay, 1 second.
give yourself to the dark one.
Ooh.
Damn, nice.
21. As you look around the room with the blood at your feet in the chains above you and this incessant chanting, you roughly come to the conclusion that a sacrifice is to be made here. That one must die is specifically referring to that somebody must die.
Somebody or something?
Someone.
Somebody.
You know, secretly hoping here that if it was a something, we could, like, kill a fish on it, but...
I mean, we could try, I guess.
Where's the baby? We could put the baby monster on there and kill it.
I'd rather get out of this right now. Why am I talking like Volley in a monk voice?
I can't
I
do
say
this
we
big
get
voice
down.
for long because it really scratches my throat up.
let's
Thrombin,
see.
I elect we leave. At least get down from this.
I stand by my previous statement worth trying. Are there fish in the water at all, Brian?
No.
I'm going to go.
Overlooking the room. I don't want to stay up here.
I'm going to actually come to the water's edge, and like a little child, I'm going to reach my hands out to Jade, and be like, "Can you put me on the refuse pile? That water looks very deep."
Jade, while she's eyeing all this stuff, she will pick Zips up and instead put him on his shoulders like last time.
So
Yeah, I don't think we should
With his
stay up
mom.
here. I'm kind of in agreement with you. If there's no fish and nothing else, I'm not sacrificing one of us, obviously. So,
I want to do an
No.
investigation check on the pile of refuse, compost pile.
So meanwhile,
Oh.
I'm gonna pop down.
Well, then I will put you on the pile. I just thought you wanted somewhere higher than water.
yeah, she put you down on the pile of refuse. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
And I'm gonna do my goblin thing and dig through trash.
I didn't know a
5.
dumpster diver was a thing in here. Although it's D&D,
As
anything's
you-
possible.
Plant your feet on the pile of refuse. You take a look around. You move some of it around, get some compost out of the way, and you don't find anything particularly alarming. You start walking around. You put your hands on your hips, trying to think like, what is this? And
Quick question
yeah,
before you go on: do I find any food?
no.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking, and Jade, from your perspective, you see Zips slowly rising and falling as he's standing there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like his feet don't leave the ground, but he moves up a few inches and then comes back down.
Like floating?
No, his feet do not leave the ground.
uh-oh.
Does
Can't
Zips
wear
notice this?
danger.
After a minute, you notice Wait, this is moving. Like in
Zips.
like in a pattern of breathing.
I pick Zips up by the waist and put him back on my shoulders and step back 10 feet.
Zips, give me a nature check.
Just because Zips is a ranger doesn't mean he's nature. I'm efficient in it though. 7. Only up from here.
Hey.
Alright, carry on.
This is such a shock from my other D&D character I play, who just rolls really well all the time.
So as Jade steps back after putting him on her shoulders, she says, "Something is moving in there."
The player
Wait,
doesn't
what?
remember the names of all the party members. Thrombin?
Yes.
Thrombin! Hit it!
Yes.
Kill it!
As the two of you make your way down from the dais, you hear the chanting sort of wane away, and as your feet get into the water and plant back down, it comes back in now another verse, it would seem, chanting, "Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken thee." As Zips and Jade are looking at this mound of refuse, it now begins to sputter and move and rise up several more feet as it reveals itself in the water, a shambling mound.
Oh,
Oh
no!
no!
And that is where we will end tonight's session, and we'll pick up later and begin with the fight against the shambling mound.